If you're looking to improve your aim, then make sure to check out Control Freak and use the code OGXRAYZ to get 10% off all the products. Link in the description below. So I've been seeing a lot of people using this website called Tier Maker, where you basically use images to decide what tier you think a lot of different subjects are, whether it's fast food, Call of Duty, or just games in general from 2018 or 2019. And I've been seeing a lot of people tweeting out what their tier list is and then talking about why they put it in certain order, or just talking about which games they hated the most. And so because of that, I actually thought that it'd be kind of cool for today, kind of a slow Sunday, to talk to you guys about where I rank every single Call of Duty. You know, obviously I'm not counting some of the original Call of Duties. I'm talking Modern Warfare 4 on, because I feel like COD 1, 2, and 3, I don't really know how to rank them because I didn't play them, so I don't really know how to judge them off my own experience. I'm not going to rank those. And ironically, this tier list also only had from Modern Warfare 4 or Modern Warfare on. So there we go. Let's go ahead and jump into it. If you guys want to make your own, by the way, I'll have a link down to the website for you guys that want to make your own tier list. Feel free to tweet your tier list at me, at OGXRAYZ. I'll have a link down below. But anyways, let's go ahead and start this up. Now, I'm going to be going and tiering these from C all the way up to S. I didn't put anything in my D tier list because I kind of felt like I haven't really played any Call of Duty that I absolutely despised and hated, which is kind of weird. I know there's a lot of people who probably put in the D spot like Infinite Warfare and Advanced Warfare and Call of Duty Ghosts and stuff like that, but I enjoyed all three of those games that people would have put in their D list, you know, failure or whatever it is, but I really enjoyed them still. So it's kind of weird for me to start off with D having nothing, because honestly I enjoyed pretty much every Call of Duty. Most of them I would say are passing grade in terms of fun. Now also, I do want to pre-emphasize this list by saying that I'm ranking this on how much fun I had with that game. It's not via the popular opinion or via, you know, how complete the game was. If I enjoyed the game, then I put it on the list at the ranking that I thought it was that fun. So, you know, if it's an S tier, I really enjoyed the game. If it's a C tier, I kind of enjoyed it, but it wasn't my all-time favorite. So I just wanted to give you guys that. Again, it's not based on which was the most complete Call of Duty, it's just which Call of Duties I enjoyed playing the most. So, starting off with C, we've got Call of Duty World at War, and this is probably going to get a lot of you guys confused. I'm like, why the hell am I putting this game at C? Well, the only reason is because I really didn't play a lot of World at War. This and Modern Warfare were the two Call of Duties that I didn't really get to experience. Now, we did get a Modern Warfare Remastered, so I do have more of an experience of that game, and that's why you guys will see it a little bit further up here on the list. But Call of Duty World at War, I never really got to play it during its heyday. When I did play it, it was mostly zombies. I really enjoyed zombies on there, but it wasn't really a game that I played and enjoyed throughout the entire thing. Like, the campaign was amazing. I didn't really play it that much. The multiplayer I had fun with, and it had some crazy stuff in it. But again, it wasn't the most addicting, fun Call of Duty I've ever played, and that's why it's on C. Maybe for some of you guys, it's higher up, but for me, I just put it on C. It's not a complete failure. It's not a D. But it's definitely not, you know, my most favorite Call of Duty. All right, so coming up after that is going to be Ghost. I enjoyed Ghost, but I felt like it didn't really do anything. I feel like it didn't break any mold or, you know, break any glass ceiling. It felt like another Call of Duty game. And I think this might be the first time I ever felt like the Call of Duty game or the franchise wasn't really taking steps forward. It was just kind of rinse and repeat. So I enjoyed it for what it was, but I didn't really find it like the most enjoyable Call of Duty. It kind of came and went, and that was it. So I put it on there. All right, so the next one after that is Infinite Warfare. So Infinite Warfare is actually a funny one because a lot of people hated this game. Like, they absolutely hated this game. And it did launch with a lot of problems. You know, it launched without leaderboards and without emblem editor and a whole bunch of stuff that people hated, especially the fact that it was a kind of super, like, far future Call of Duty. But the movement mechanic I actually thought was the most refined of any of the advanced movement games. I really enjoyed the gunplay for some reason, and I actually kind of enjoyed the variants that they had in the game. I don't know why, but overall I had a lot of fun with this game. The multiplayer side, the zombies was very unique and different. Some people, maybe like the zombie purist, probably hated the zombies on here, but I felt like it was the easiest zombies to kind of get into if you were just a casual player. And Zombies in Spaceline is one of my all-time favorite zombies maps, so I really enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty cool. The campaign, I didn't really play it. I actually, being completely honest, I've not played any campaign of any Call of Duty, so I can't really base it off that. But from what I heard, the campaign was pretty solid, or at least what I saw from reviews. So Infinite Warfare. All right, coming up after that was Advanced Warfare. I know you guys are probably thinking I'm crazy for not having this as the worst Call of Duty. It was the first one to have advanced movement, but I actually really enjoyed Advanced Warfare, and I'll tell you guys my reasons why. And again, you guys can think I'm an idiot for this, but this is just based off how much fun I had. But the supply drops, which, let's admit it, they've kind of implemented a system now where they're just kind of taking money from us. But when it first was out and you were able to customize your helmet, your body, and then your gloves, and then your boots and all that stuff, I thought that was interesting. You could make some really dumb looking dudes. And I don't know why, but the customization, I enjoyed it so much in Advanced Warfare. Not to mention, they did have a lot of DLC weapons that you can try. Once you got used to the advanced movement, it was very unique and different. It was very random too. It wasn't like super precise, but for me, that was kind of the fun, trying to learn how to maneuver the unpredictable movement system. I don't know why I enjoyed the, unpredictability of it, but I did. And then on top of that, I just really enjoyed the variants that they had. Like, you could have different versions of the BAL, and I know some people hated it, but I always thought it was really cool that you could get one of these really awesome variants of them, like the ASM1 Speakeasy. I nearly crapped my pants when I got it, and it wasn't even on my main account back in the day. I think I was still playing on Xbox, and I decided to play on PS4 one day, or it was a PS3, I can't really remember, but I got it on there, and I remember that I nearly crapped my pants, and it was on an account that I didn't really use all the time. So I don't know why, I just enjoyed that aspect of it, and that's why I put it here on the C term, or the C tier list. All right, so coming in on the B now, the B rankings, we have Modern Warfare 2. Now, Modern Warfare 2 was kind of the first Call of Duty that I ever experienced. I remember I got this game, and I really got into YouTube because of this game, and it was mostly because my brother wanted to snipe. He was a big sniper back in the day, and he wanted an HD PVR, he wanted all this stuff so he could record and play with his friends, and so I got all that stuff for him. And I did enjoy Modern Warfare 2, but I didn't really enjoy it as much as some people. I don't really have it as this like amazing, iconic game. I enjoyed the YouTube videos and the personalities who were around during Modern Warfare 2, but it wasn't necessarily my favorite of the Modern Warfare series. I did really enjoy the game, but again, like I said, I think I enjoyed more the community than I did the game, which I put it up here just because of the setting. The game was a lot of fun, and because it was kind of my first Call of Duty ever that I tried, so that's why I put it on my B tier list. All right, so after that, we've got Modern Warfare 3. I don't know why I enjoyed Modern Warfare 3 as much as I did. I think it was because they tried a lot of different stuff. It didn't even have zombies, but it had those like 2v2s and 3v3s. I don't remember the name of what they were called, but they had those little mini like squad matches that you could have on custom maps. I enjoyed the maps. I enjoyed the fact that there was MOABs. There's just a lot of hype behind this game for pub stomping, and this was kind of like when I was first introduced also to like the whole pub stomping scene, and where I met a few people that have since quit YouTube. But I don't know, I just really enjoyed YouTube and this game back when it was there. But there we go. After that, we've got Call of Duty World War II, and maybe you guys are wondering why it's also up here this high, and I'll give you guys my reason. I really enjoyed the multiplayer. It was the first time we went back to boots on the ground after a long period of time where it was just advanced movement. And while I'll be honest that the World War II or World War I setting is not my favorite era, I don't really like past era games, but I really enjoyed this one, and I really liked the multiplayer to the point where I think I was like Prestige 3, and I never prestiged in any Call of Duty up until this point. I think I prestiged once in Black Ops, and that was it. But in this one, I prestiged 3 times, and I would have done it more. But by that point, I was kind of burnt out and ready for the next Call of Duty. So World War II, man, I mean, it had interesting zombies. I had fun with the zombies, and I really enjoyed the multiplayer. It felt like super balanced. I don't know why, but I really enjoyed it. I felt it was like super balanced, and all the events that they had were a lot of fun. They definitely tried a lot of crazy stuff once Michael Condrey and Glenn Schofield left, and they really turned that studio around, man. They had a lot of fun towards the end of that game, so I kind of enjoyed that game. What can I say? All right, coming in after that, we have Black Ops 4. So the reason it's on a B and not anywhere higher, and I think a lot of people have mixed opinion on Black Ops 4. Some people think it's one of the worst Call of Duties ever. Some people think it's the best, but I'll give you guys my honest opinion on here. So the reason I put it on B and not any higher or any lower really is because I enjoy Blackout. Blackout is a lot of fun. The zombies maps are really starting to turn it around, and it has a ton of zombies maps. I enjoy zombies. I haven't played as much zombies this year, if I'm being completely honest, but the maps are fun and they look really cool. So the zombies maps have been great. Blackout has been awesome to play, especially Alcatraz. I don't know why I enjoyed that map as much as I did, but I really enjoyed that. And the multiplayer I thought was pretty solid. It's the first Call of Duty that I have ever gotten the secret camo on. I got Dark Matter, okay? For the first time ever, I got Dark Matter, or, you know, the hidden secret camo. So I really enjoyed this game, man. It's definitely not one of my favorite Call of Duties, like most fun, but I enjoyed the reactive camos, the mastercrafts. I enjoyed Blackout, I enjoyed zombies, and multiplayer was just a lot of fun for a little while. But I kind of am at the point where multiplayer, if I had to choose, I'd play Blackout over multiplayer. So that's why it's on B. But it's fun. It has a lot of extra stuff, and that's why I had to put it there. All right, so coming in at number A tier, we have Modern Warfare. Now, this all combined with Modern Warfare Remastered. So first Call of Duty that really had score streaks. And going back, Modern Warfare Remastered, I'm just going to call this one Modern Warfare Remastered because the original Modern Warfare, again, like I wasn't around back then, so I didn't really get to experience it a lot. But the core base experience is fun. It's definitely not one of the most fun games. If I had to choose strictly Modern Warfare, I'd say it's probably B tier for me. But Modern Warfare Remastered for me was a lot of fun, and the customization and stuff like that. So there it is. I don't really know what to say. It was kind of like in a good place for a Call of Duty. It wasn't the most memorable, but it was also not like boring. I guess that's what I'll say. All right, so coming in after that, and this like jumps significantly up. Like this is almost S tier for me, but I didn't want to put it with my number one pick because number one pick for me is the most fun I've had on any Call of Duty and the first thing that got me started with YouTube. So that's why it's by its tier on itself in the S tier. So just consider this like, if there was like an A+ tier, this would be these next two. But Black Ops 3, I really enjoyed the game. It wasn't my favorite of the Treyarch games for some reason. I don't know why. It still had advanced movement, which kind of was a little bit of a bummer for me, but the zombies was insanely fun. Okay, so zombies this year, or that year when it was out, was probably one of the times that I went hardest when it came to zombies apart from Black Ops 2. And so I really enjoyed the zombies. I thought it was really fun. The multiplayer was kind of, I don't know, some people really enjoyed it, the Black Ops 2 multiplayer. I thought it was okay. For some reason, I wasn't as high up on it as some other people, but I just overall really enjoyed the game, okay? The campaign was what it was. I played a few of the missions, didn't really get into it. The multiplayer was fun, and zombies was really the reason why this thing is up this high. All right, so coming in after that, Black Ops 2. This was kind of like the big Call of Duty that got me really going into YouTube, like posting consistently. And so I really enjoyed the zombies. It was actually, in my opinion, one of the best zombies along with Black Ops. It was just, the zombies was really fun. It was really weird because back then a lot of people were not really digging the new crew when it first came out. You know, Misty, Marlton, all those good guys. And so it had a really intricate storyline back in Black Ops 2, and I really enjoyed it. So the zombies was crazy fun. The multiplayer, I had a lot of fun, especially when the score streaks weren't nerfed. Like prior to the nerf, those score streaks were so freaking good. I'm actually remembering and getting a lot of really warm feelings right now thinking about the multiplayer, because when it first came out, you absolutely shredded people, and trying to get a nuclear, which even didn't even give you an animation or anything, you know, no nuke going off. It was still fun to get nuclears in this game. And I feel like pub stomping was kind of at the peak at this point, where, you know, right before it had a sudden fall and people didn't care anymore. But I felt like Black Ops 2 was kind of that peak of pub stomping, and I had a lot of fun this year, or I should say that year, with Black Ops 2. So there we go, A+ tier, I'm gonna say. All right, well, now you guys have eliminated everything. My favorite Call of Duty of all time is Black Ops. The zombies was absolutely amazing. Kino der Toten is my all-time favorite zombies map of all time. I don't know why. It might be just because I enjoyed playing it with my cousin and my brother, you know, and friends and stuff. So zombies was the most memorable to me was Black Ops 1. I don't know why I enjoyed it as much as I did. They were very simple maps, but I really like them, and which is also part of the reason why I was really excited when Black Ops 3 got those Chronicles maps as well. But Black Ops was literally my favorite Call of Duty ever. It's the first time I really got into YouTube when I first started posting. A lot of my favorite YouTubers were around back then as well. And I don't know why, but Black Ops has always been, in my opinion, the best Call of Duty. The multiplayer was insanely fun. The weapons were so much fun to grind with. The map designs were amazing in my opinion. And overall, it's like the fuzziest feeling and most fun I've ever had in any Call of Duty has been Black Ops, which is Maybe some of you guys agree, maybe you don't. But anyways, guys, so those are my rankings for every Call of Duty up until this point for Modern Warfare up. Let me know what your tier list looks like. Go ahead and tweet it at me. I'll have a link down in the description below to the tier maker along with my Twitter account. So go ahead and give me a follow. I'll put the final image of what my tiers look like here on screen for you guys to check out. But it was actually a lot of fun. I really enjoyed making this, and I really enjoyed kind of taking you guys and giving you guys my personal and YouTube experience with most of these Call of Duties. Let me know how you guys feel about my list. And in the comment section below, I want you guys to tell me what your all-time favorite Call of Duty is, and then also what your all-time most hated Call of Duty is. Drop it in the comments below, and then, again, like I said, tweet at me what your tier looks like. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, drop a like and a favorite on the video, guys. It's super appreciated and incredibly helpful. And if you are new to the channel, if you want to see even more videos like these, I'm gonna have a lot more Call of Duty Black Ops 4 news, info, rumors, leaks, and more coming. So make sure you guys are subscribed, have notifications on, join the team today. And if you guys do want to support the channel directly, you guys can do so by checking out my channel membership. So you get access to early content, exclusive videos, special badges, and a whole bunch more. So go ahead and check that out only if you are willing and able to. And then if you want to talk about anything or tweet at me your tier maker list for Call of Duty, go ahead and tweet at me at OGXRAYZ. I'll have a link down below. Give me a follow. Check out what I'm doing over there. You guys have an awesome Sunday. Take care. I'm out. Peace.